Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. Today we are solving another important array problem from the LeetCode, that is the move zeros, LeetCode number 283. This problem is super useful for interviews because it teaches you in-place array manipulation and the two-pointer technique. So make sure you watch till the end because we will go from brute force to optimal solution step by step. So let's read the problem statement. You are given an integer array nums. Move all the zeros to the end of it while maintaining the relative order of the non-zero element. And there is a note that you must do this in place without making a copy of the array. So you are given an integer array nums, this one like here 0, 1, 0, 3, 12 or single 0. And your task is to move all the zeros to the end while maintaining the relative order of the non-zero element. So in the output, move all the zeros and also maintain the order of the non-zero element like 1, 3, 12, 1, 3, 12. And remember, you have to do this in place without making a copy of the array. So let's start with the brute force solution. The idea is simple, that create one array for the non-zero element and traverse all the array and push all the non-zero element into the new array and then merge them back into the original array. Like let temporary array a blank empty array, then start a for loop, let I equal to 0, I smaller than nums dot length and I plus plus. Now check, apply a if condition whether nums of I equal to 0. If their value is 0, means if their value is not equal to 0, then push temp dot push that nums of I value. Means we traverse the whole array and we means put the all non-zero element into the temporary array. Now let's calculate the means find out the length of first let I equal to 0, I smaller than temp dot length and I plus plus. And because in this we have to return void, means do not return anything, modify nums in place instead. So we have to modify the nums array. Now nums of I equal to temp of I value, means we just copy the value of temporary array values into the nums of I in the same index, like 0th index, 1 index, and they copy the value. Now calculate the length of is equal to temp dot length, and here start a for loop for let I equal to 0, I smaller than let's say the nums dot length minus this length and I plus plus, and here nums of length plus plus is equal to 0. I think okay, I have to write here temp dot length minus. So basically first we traverse the whole array here, then we push all the non-zero element into this temporary array. Let's run the solution and check whether our solution is working or not. Yes, and here we just push all the non-zero element into the temporary array. There is no issue with that. Then start another for loop. It runs till the temp dot length, means till this length array, and we copy all the temporary array elements into the nums array, means replace the existing nums value here. Now start another for loop. This start from the 0 and it runs till the nums dot length, the complete length, and the non-zero element length array. Means after subtracting we get the value, means like here we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, means 5 elements. In out of 5 we have 2 are the zeros and 3 are the non-zero. means 5 minus 3, I get the 2. And we just take use this length, temp dot length is equal to 0, means we just copy all the initialize all the 0th value in the last. So first loop separate 0 and non-zero, second place all the non-zero element in front, and third loop fill the remaining position with the zeros. Let's try to submit the solution. Yes, it accepted. This worked fine, but the problem is it uses the extra space, this temporary array. And time complexity is still big of n, but space complexity is the big of n also. And in interviews, they usually accept an in-place solution, and even in the there is a not in-place solution we have to give. So optimal solution is the by using the two-pointer approach. Instead of creating new array, we directly modify the original array. So let's start a let insert position is equal to 0, and for let I equal to 0, I smaller than nums dot length I plus plus. If nums of I equal to not equal to 0, means any another value, then just push nums of insert position is equal to nums of I, and also increase this insert position plus plus. And after that, start a while loop. It runs till the insert position is always less than nums dot length, and nums of insert position is equal to 0, and also increment this, and just this. Let's run the solution. Yes, it accepted. So here we keep a pointer, that is a insert position. This is a pointer, and it tells us where the next non-zero element should go. Means we start from the 0th index, and we check means if I see any non-zero element that is not equal to 0, I just place at the insert position index, and from like here we have 0, then just continue, and the insert position value is also 0 at this one traverse. Then the one value I see it is not equal to 0, yes, then I just replace the value with the insert position index, and insert position always plus plus and I plus plus, and we traverse the whole array. And after placing all the non-zero element, we fill the rest of the array with the zeros. So this way order is maintained, means we just keep the non-zero element to the front index of the array, and no extra space is used, just a single variable used. So time complexity is the big of n, and space complexity also big of 1. It's a completely in place solution. So let's compare the brute force solution is the easy to understand and use the extra space, and optimal solution is slightly tricky but best for the interviews. So if you found this video helpful, like this video, subscribe to JDCodebase, and if you have a doubt, comment in the push in the comment section.